When ally deals damage to targets inflicted with 3 dot states or more, it increases break efficiency. So I've just got on Apex Shadow with the new updates. It boosts weakness break, but you're playing dots. I just thought that was pretty weird. But apparently dot teams can now break the enemy better. I guess it's to help out the Ruinous Embers effect right here. Hello internet! I don't know if you can tell, I am completely out of ideas of what content to do. Well, I do have some ideas, but it takes like at least 200 hours to do one, considering I probably currency war ones. And I thought I've spent enough time not uploading, at least let me upload something. So today we got the best dot team, and it's actually going to have Ganheng DT in it. Now before I explain some genius idea of why that team's really good, I don't even know why actually. I just saw my friends clearance and a lot of them are using this team. How in the hell does this work? Oh yeah, and no wonder you don't have 3 strugglers. Why would you do this team though? Yep, there we go. We got Ganheng right here with the dot gang. This is actually probably the safest team, which pretty much means it's the best, I would assume. And the reason because Black Swan exists with Kafka. These two eat a lot of skill points, and even including Hysolence, she eats a lot of skill points. So usually you would think, yeah, Ho-Ho is the best choice here. But Ho-Ho also takes skill points. So you really need something to generate stuff. And yeah, Ganheng actually works really well. And it's against this boss. I will show you what it looks like because I'm mostly out of content anyway. Yeah, I guess the funny idea would be that somehow the dot team will now weakness break the enemy better. First of all, though, just the pure destruction of this blue bug. And hey, listen, Honkai Sharo can get rough sometimes, especially when a new character comes along and you're looking at 0 pulling resources in your account. As the good housewife on the lookout for great deals, I'd like to introduce today's sponsor, Aniba. Aniba offers the best top-up services and it's worth every bang for your buck. The best part is Aniba complies with all of Hoyoverse's guidelines with top-up services, so it's certainly trustworthy, and as usual, I myself has used it, had 0 issues with that. You can top up for yourself or for your friends because all you need to do is click the first link in the description, choose the item that you would like to top up, enter your server, and then your UID, complete the payment, and voila, you see your resources in a designated account. No login needed. What's interesting is that there's a 10% cashback on what you're purchasing, or you can claim by going into your orders after purchasing, click on claim, and you'll see the cashback in your Aniba wallet. This cashback can be used for any other purchases in the Aniba website and can top up for Spiral even more. Or heck, pick up a gift or 2. It's simple, it's a good deal, and most importantly, it's trustworthy. Check Aniba out and you'll support me as a creator too if you do give it a go. As usual though, no pressure at all. And with that said, let's get back into the video. I will say it, there's no reason for Evernight to be released to help out Castrus. It's just overkill. I will look at Castrus and be like, oh yeah, I'm winning this. But no, there's also an Evernight right here. Evernight herself can wipe me out, Sky Shrouding Star Devourer Swarm. What an emotionally invested name. It's got 4 S to start, so your abbreviation will be SSSS. Alright, we'll skip the fight now.
A few moments later.
Alright, so autoing that completely netted me almost 3.6k score. It's just funny, it feels like I would have to manual a good team to get scores like these, and maybe with auto I get 3.4k, but just with that team, Evernight and Castrus, yo, that is overkill. And with this team, this is definitely not overkill at all. It might just be me, but I do feel like Black Swan in the dot team is still a little bit outdated. I feel like there would be more things that could have been done with the dot teams, but well, regardless of it though, we'll try the current best setup in my opinion only, or at least in my friend's clearance list's opinion. That was a really hard term to say. My friend's clearance list's opinion. And ready, I'm about to show you what he's made of. You do a Q. That's what he's made of, man. That's like his best value. He turned into the Super Saiyan for his best value to be using basic. Alright, so against opportunistic provocateur. Who came up with these names? What I gotta do is I gotta kill the little guys, right? So that's what I'll be focusing on. And I will say, I'm not sure if I will even do this in time. I'm pretty sure this boss is pretty easy if you can just weakness break them, which is why we're at the buff this time, where dot somehow gets weakness break efficiency. We're breaking them pretty quick, I'm pretty sure. We do have Hysolence now. Govan E, unfortunately, the flowers does not have the correct weakness though. I don't like that at all. And I should not have shot at her chest. It distracted me. I should have shot at the flowers, man. Alright, I gotta put on the decreased defense now. And this, it went to the chest again. It distracted me again, dude. Alright, now finally we can break both of the flowers. I'm gonna need to kill them. 300k done. That's 1 down. And yep, there we go. We get allied damage shell increase. That's so nice. We can kill the flowers. So here comes the blue whale. 270k done. I will say one thing I'm kind of afraid of would be the lack of healing, but the flower heal spray I didn't even realize that the flower heals me. Holy. Abundance buff. Damage dealt increases by 20%. All right, now finally we can focus on the chest. Just dive into our massive boss lump. And now the best value of damage again. Clicking basic attack. All right, so this boss is riddled with dots right now. We just gotta break them. If we can break them, we should be able to see some pretty cool scenes. You have Decadence. Yep, there we go. There's 2 more turns left, so I don't even need to use my skill with Black Swan. That is like, look at how cheap this team is. 5 skill points with a DoT team, just because Dan Hank does not need to spend skill points. That's so nice. All right, now we'll spend to 4 again because Kafka needs a lot of skill points. All right, so the meter is gonna be brought down upon me, but we have to shield back up again. Dude, this shield is so nice. I don't even have good investment in my Dan Hank, and he has like never ever let me down in terms of sustaining. Should I have broken her before she spawned the flowers, man? I feel like I should have. This might have been a really big troll, actually. Oh no. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I just gotta break the flowers, right? So, targeted flowers. When does the increased break effect efficiency come again? I actually forgot. I think there's a way to check. Oh, this is awesome, man. I know what I'm doing. All right, get the E in. This is really awesome because Hycillans sometimes would really prefer to use the skill as well. Having Ho-Ho almost most certainly means you cannot get to use that because you would have to use 1 skill point for Ho-Ho to prioritize healing and then the other to make sure the death break is on. So this is actually perfectly done. So bang, down comes the dragon. The flower's gonna go. We're alive. We're taking a little bit too long for my liking. Now with the SMG, can we kill some of the flowers? I'm not killing them. I'm wondering if I just suck or if this just works. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit slow. All right, go for the skill. This will break one of the flowers. It should break the provocateur. Now we get everyone to turn, right? So we just been broken. 2 more damage now because I broke the flower. This should be the best result. Drop the whale upon the woman that's oversized. How much damage is this? Oh, baby. Into a 20k as well. Well, it's pretty much always the tech anyway. You want to break them first, which is why, like, I feel like Homer's just saying, you know what, man? We want to buff dots. We don't know what to do with them anymore. Let's just make them break the boss quicker, which is the main gimmick anyway. If you can break the boss, dude, you are gonna be fast, baby. All right, now I still have a skill point. I know Dan's gonna come soon, so I'm just gonna use it, man. I probably could. So there we go. This boss is so perfect as well for having Dan hang with the DoT team because, well, we don't have the healing. Yes, that sucks, but killing the flowers gives you healing. So it's like everything is designed perfectly for the newer characters to shine, huh? You still have the cadence, and I almost have my ult, so I don't have to use my skill at all. Let's just do a Q, and then Kafka should end you with a simple skill. Oh my god, that did not do enough. All right, we was the ultimate, man. This should murder you 4%. Why is that not high enough? All right, we'll have to only use a Q now. Even with Dan Heng, it's still not enough skill points. So imagine if you had Ho-Ho here. That was why DoT was like really annoying before, but now it's so much better. Now we have the evolved form of the provocateur. She has now installed neon lights all over herself, but it's still the same thing. We just gotta beat the flowers again. I think they're slightly bigger, and that's about it. All right, put the Decadence on with the Black Swan. I can't believe Black Swan is still like at all relevant these days. First of all, I wonder how we'll ever see Black Swan. A lot of the characters, man. How would we ever see them again in the story, man? I know Calco will still be around. It will always be, but I don't think we'll ever see Black Swan again. That's just kind of sad sometimes. Or maybe I'm calling it right now. Maybe the Shao Ji person is thinking of pulling Marvel's Avengers. We have all these planets, and in the end, it's gonna be a multiplanar war going on. We'll see Jabard fighting against Mighty or something. Would that not be the coolest thing ever, though? I ran out of Hycillance's ult. Since when did that happen? Oh no. Well, got it back again. It was a little bit waste on Kafka's ultimate, but all good, man. We got to freaking shield back up. And now we have animations from the boss. Didn't do anything, though. The shield is broken, really. For the amount of investment you need to put in Dan Heng for this is really just OP. Do I not just go into the boss now? Oh, hell yeah. I'm distracted by her personality. All right, go for the skill into the ult now. We just got to break the boss. We just win no matter what. We do have damage dealt increase. We have 5 flowers right now. Now, because I'm lazy to read, those 5 flower means, oh my god. So each flower is 20% damage dealt increase. Can I not just sit here, beat all of the flowers for like, I don't know, until I hit 99 stacks of the flowers, I would get 9,900% damage increase. Would that not be the case? Could I finally do DPS Bailu? All right, so ult goes in. Doesn't do anything. Let's test the idea. I'm pretty sure it's cap, right? It's usually cap. Hoyoverse likes to cap a lot of things. Trust me, I would know. I remember Startle just came out. I tried to like reach infinite damage. I've found so many limitations. Like if you are in a fight for whatever reason for way too long, they'll just kick you out. Like you just automatically lose, they'll kick you out. It's not fun. All right, so if I could kill one more flower, we'll get to see this, right? So this will go. If I can get the 6th and 7th flower, I might have tested this out. This is 5th flower. This is yeah, there we go. It's capped. It's not that every flower gets you the stack. Oh, I just summoned 4 of them again though. Yo, we can try it again. Hell yeah. Forget trying to get 3 stars. I want to find out if this is doable. And I still ran out of skill points. Oh my god. I think I overcommitted with Hycillans a bit there, but well, we'll move on. So here, can I kill you, please? Dude, the fact that the flowers are so bulky. All right, the touch of death, but shoot him back with a gun, man. And a boom, 300 279k damage from 100% damage shell increase. I feel like I could be doing more, but well, whatever. Go with the ultimate here that will break one of the flowers soon, I'm pretty sure. Let's go for an E. No, I don't know. Well, we'll go with the ultimate though. So this will fall of attack. Somehow I click on this flower, it goes to that. I feel like if I target mainly this flower, it should go to that flower. You know, the fall attack from Kafka I made. I just spoke of like a whole lot of confusion. All right, now basic attack go in. I'm out of my zone, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, I still have my zone. Never mind. This will allow me to do an E. Make sure my cadence is on. And now we should have it. We could kill this flower. Do I get the 6th flower? And I do get the 6th flower. Oh my god, I kind of don't want to kill the boss right now. Let's see if I could. I feel like the boss would die no matter what. But yeah, let's try and kill the flowers again if I could. I broke another flower. Do I get 7? I get 7. So how much is that? So 140% damage increase. Jeez. A whale comes in. I won't kill the boss yet. I'll kill both the flowers. Right? So bam, 600k. The high silence is just different gravy. And then the 9th flower, right? Oh no, never mind. Yep, there we go. It's 8 flowers. That's all we can get, right? Oh, it's 160% damage increase, I guess. Oh yeah, by the way, Dana is also perfect for this because we do get the Empyreanity that gives you more attack. So yeah, Kafka right now has almost 4k attack, but my build on Kafka was like Windset 160 speed. It's a cracked ass like support Kafka. So having 4k attack with this, insane work, dude. All right, let's just like end you now though. For the sin of murdering Tingyun, you will live at 1% HP. Yep, that's awesome. Stab him, Danhang. You can probably like try to at least get 1% HP down. Come on, don't rely on Kafka. Oh, I swear to God, man. How does he not? That's 1%, dude. Yo. All right, so that's 7k score and yeah, 3.5k note as well. I mantled it, couldn't get like even near. Actually, this is still like a big difference. It's 100 points. Couldn't get near just all the way with the freaking Castrus team. It's just that team is just not fair, dude. All right, so now we can claim the prize. I feel I've done a lot of DoT videos, man, but they are so fun to play. Then there we go, man. Kafka, is this Windset? Yep, there we go. There's the Windset. This is a supportive Kafka with freaking before tutorial mission starts, which I do think is the best ever. It's so nice. You get so many ults. With the Black Swan, that's usually like the issue because her defense break. It goes for 3 turns, and a lot of bosses, they resummon mobs. You have to like put it up again. They change phase and stuff. You have to put it up again. Sometimes you have to spend an extra skill point. And with high ceilings, the more skill points you do, the better in general, which is why Dana PT is actually just the best in Slash straight up. You get so much more skill point. Even with like a goofy build like this, 131 speed, it's so bad. We still got more than enough skill points to work with though. Well, I would say just enough, not more than enough. You still have to like juggle between Black Swan and high ceilings. You can't spam them all the time. But yeah, that's the DoT team, and it is actually very strong this week across multiple game modes. I think MOC, the DoT team was doing pretty well. I think I've seen someone use the DoT team to beat the MOC's second side, MOC 12 second side, and then definitely a lot of people use them to beat this. Definitely DoTs with Kafka should deal with Pure Fiction as well, which hey, Pure Fiction is about to update, so but I do feel like DoTs gets a lot of buffs from Hoyo. After being like neglected for a version, they are now the star of the show. Right after HP change, I guess. Right after HP change. HP change is not like the main baby, and then DoT's like the slightly neglected baby, but they're still babies to a parent nonetheless, and that will be all. I don't know what analogy that was, and I hope you guys enjoyed this anyway. I have a lot of ideas of content, but I'm definitely burnt out, and there's just too much grinding to do with currency war as well, so yeah, we'll see what we can do. Ideally, you're gonna see prime god doggos with a freaking like June or May type videos with all the cinematic and stuff. That would be prime god doggos. If I can bring myself to go back to that, you guys will probably enjoy the content, but I still hope you enjoyed these though. Maybe it'll make your day a bit better, huh? And that will be all. Hey, yeah.